What is good? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about some free content coming to you guys tomorrow, as well as something that I think is super important for the game, and that's just learning about each and every one of these three guys that were just so influential in general. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about in this video today. Now, before we dive any further into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. So we're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers. So the tweet reads, 3 pioneers who blazed a new path in NBA history are coming to my team tomorrow. Take on Chuck Cooper, Earl Lloyd, and Nat Clifton in triple threat to add their special Pioneers of the Game cards to your collection. Earn rewards as you complete all 3 challenges. So it doesn't sound like, at least from this tweet, the challenges are going to be super hard or super time consuming. But it does look like you're going to be adding 3 Dark Matters to your squad. Now, a little brief summary of each of these cards, each of these guys, starting with Chuck Cooper, okay? Chuck Cooper, what is important about him, or why is he, a pioneer of the game, quote unquote? He was the first African American that was drafted into the NBA, okay? So that's the first thing for Chuck Cooper that, like, people need to know that. And I need to know that, but like, that's important for anybody that watches and appreciates basketball today to know, like that, because honestly, I think that's one of the best parts about 2K doing stuff like this is not only, and DBG even tweeted about it, saying something about along those lines, like not only are we getting free cards, but we're getting people that were really influential to the game. Now, Chuck Cooper's 6'5", as well at the shooting guard position, so if they make his stats, badges, and animations good, that card can play at a really, really high level for you in my team. Now, again, does say 3 challenges, so I'm guessing Chuck Cooper is going to be one of the 3, and obviously if you complete that challenge, my guess is that you'll get that Dark Matter Chuck Cooper in general. Now, the next guy I want to talk about here is Earl Lloyd. Now, Earl Lloyd was the first African American to play a game in the NBA. So if you just think about that, first African American to ever play in the NBA. That's just crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. And that's super, super cool that 2K is incorporating him into my team. And the fact that he's a free grind just makes it so much better. And again, Earl Lloyd, 6'6" at the shooting guard position. These aren't the typical free cards that 2K gives out, right? 2K a lot of times gives out free cards that are like 6 foot tall, can't play, whatever. These cards look like they are going to be able to play for you. And for Earl Lloyd, I mean, again, the first African American to ever play in the NBA, that is super cool that we are getting a free grindable card. And I know MLB The Show had some sort of storylines like this, that people had to complete for free cards, but it was a learning experience, I think, in MLB The Show as well. Again, that's just from what I think. I didn't necessarily play. And so not only is my team giving us free cards, but they're incorporating different type of content with this, and content that I think correlates to the actual NBA, the actual game of basketball, and bigger than that. I can't be higher on it than that. Now, the last guy today that I'm going to talk about or preview for you guys that we are getting tomorrow. Again, all 3 of these cards are free, are grindable, and again, with the way it's set up, triple threat 3 challenges, doesn't seem like they're going to be hard to get. But Nat Clifton, the last card today. Now, he played both baseball and basketball at 6'8". Now, again, a guy that I personally can say for what he wants. I've never heard of Nat Clifton, but it's super cool. Play both baseball and basketball, and he's 6'8" at the power forward, small forward position. That's absolutely super cool. Now, I'm personally hoping 2K does something like this every week. I think that would be absolutely incredible. Not that I think that's going to happen, but I think it's absolutely incredible. And if you look down below in the comments, everybody is super excited about it. Like, everybody. There's not many people being negative about this, because how can you be negative about it? It's free content. It's 3 guys in my team that I don't think we've ever had before that are super important, and that I think it's super good that these guys are getting incorporated to the game and for free. I could not be higher on this specific challenge drop, these specific free cards. Do I expect any of these 3 cards to be the best cards in the game? No. Do I expect any of these 3 to be top 10 at their positions? Probably not. But it's bigger than that. Even with the Carmelo Anthony, even with, the free content we got this week with Bill Walton, who was undersized at the 4, at 6'11", as crazy as that sounds. Donovan Mitchell, Caron Butler, all Jason Richardson, all those guys. They're fine to use. You could go out and use them, but they're not like the best cards in the game. But that's never been that important. As long as they're, number 1, usable. Number 2, you put effort into it. The community is going to respect that and appreciate that. I get it. Tomorrow, we're getting invincible LaMelo and invincible Scottie Pippen. Those cards are going to be better than these guys to run side by side. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is not up for discussion. That's not what we're here discussing, though. New free cards added into my team. Again, I could go back to Season 6 and into Season 5 and talk about the lack of free content in my team. And just the fact that they're giving us new free content, I think is incredible. Like, incorporating strategies that maybe this has been a strategy in the game before, but I don't think it has been. And it looks like it's going to be super rewarding for your specific time. So let's say even if you haven't even touched my team yet, it looks like tomorrow is going to be a great first day for you, adding 3 free Dark Matters to your squad. And again, I don't know about their animations, anything like that, but it looks like these 3 cards are going to be very serviceable as well for you and your specific squad. Again, if you are just at the start of my team, trying to figure it out, trying to get into the game. It looks like this is number 1, accessible. Number 2, free. Number 3, these cards look okay. And if you give me those 3 things, there's not much else I can complain about. And again, these guys are all important guys, even for me to learn about, right? I'm a my team content creator. I played basketball my whole life. I'm super glad that my team is incorporating guys like this, not only for the community to play with, but learn about as well. Just because, again, DBG tweeted it, and he is so right on that. Like, it's super cool. Like, before this video, I had to look up each of these guys, their height, what they did, all that type of stuff. And I think that is a really important factor in this as well. So, I don't know how good these cards are going to be. I never will. We'll see tomorrow. And even if these cards aren't the best in the game, like, let's say they're like the Jason Richardson type level, that's okay. That's fine, because you know what? It's free content that I think the community is going to definitely get behind and appreciate. I need to know your thoughts on these 3 cards down below in the comments. Is this the type of content you guys are excited about, looking forward to? Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.